Hey guys, I just want to show you how to price your agency's services. So I just made this tool so that you can actually extract all the pricing data from Fiverr and then using a little bit of mathematics get a fairly accurate estimate for pricing your services. So this will really help you scale up if you're hiring a sales team, and it'll really help you out if you're trying to whip out quotes really quickly. It should just overall improve your processes. Now, this isn't supposed to be super accurate, of course, so please use your best judgment, common sense, and caution. But it should work. It should get you in the right ballpark about 80% of the time, just as long as you've configured it correctly. So let me just show you how it works. I'm going to jump over to Fiverr. Let's try, like logo. Let's try one of these links here, logo design. So it's just loading here. Okay, so it's grabbing, so the tool is up at the top here. It's grabbing all of these logo designs, which it's right now it's sorted by best selling. So I can of course refine what I want here, and then that'll refine the pricing information up there. So here's how to interpret this. So first of all, it's scanning 48 gigs on this page. So it's not scanning thousands of stuff. It's just getting 48, but it's sorted, and it's a select group of logos in this case. So now it's getting the highest price of 4,000 on this page and the lowest price of 5. The average price on this page is 167, and the median price, in other words, the most common price, is $10 in the middle there, the most common middle price. And so to get a really good price estimate, we're just combining, we're combining the median price with the average price, and then we're going to double that because almost every gig on Fiverr is kind of trying to clickbait you into clicking on it, and then they're going to upsell you on something that's about double the price. And I've done a lot of research into this, and usually it is about double the price. So basically what we're doing then is getting the average price and then doubling it, and that gives us this number here. So basically a logo on Fiverr is $177. Okay. Now if you want to go for crappy logos and you do want to go for the $5 stuff, of course you can do that. Like, it's totally fine, and some of the logos are great, so I'm not going to even say that it's crappy, but the point is that we want to get a reasonable quality, and we also want to get a fairly good idea of what's the average, so that'll help you with your actual price. So now what we do is we use a very common number. Basically, I did a whole bunch of research on Upwork and a whole bunch of surveys and got lots of data coming back pointing to a number around $16 per hour is what freelancers are making. So we can just take this price and divide it by 16 to tell us that this task actually takes these freelancers approximately 11 hours in this case. So now we can just multiply that by your agency rate, which would be $145 if you're just in the middle of the average agency billing rate. Then that would give you a logo cost or logo price of $1,600 roughly to bill your clients. So that's how this tool works. Now it works fairly well. Let's take a look at animations. So these are whiteboard animated explainers. These are the best selling animated explainers. Some of them are really awesome. You can take a look at it. But the average price using our assumptions is about $419 is what you'd be paying Fiverr, which turns into about 26 hours of work for the freelancer, which turns into a billable flat rate of about $3,800, which is kind of reasonable if once you look at all the assumptions we're making here. Now, of course, we can get much better quality work. So if we want, we can actually go to a top-rated seller, and that'll give us the kind of cream of the crop. It'll give us the best of the best on Fiverr, and that brings our rate up quite a bit here, and it brings this up quite a bit as well. Now we can also change delivery times and all sorts of different things in here to increase the detail level so that we can get exactly what we want out of it and get a much better estimate. So this is almost like an instantaneous estimation tool, which is quite amazing because when I was growing my agency, I definitely did not have this tool, and I wish I did. So I hope this helps. Now let's just jump into the instructions here to see exactly how this works. So here's the assumptions on the calculation. I kind of went over that. And the cautionary note here is it's going to give you about it's going to give you a rough ballpark. About 80% of the time it'll be fairly accurate. And here's the installation instructions. So just install CJS2. That's this Chrome tool. I use this quite often in Upscale Method. It's such a useful tool. So you can just upload it. I've already got it installed. Once it's installed, go to Fiverr and make sure that you have chosen the right currency. And then next, just do a search. Let's just do logo design for a test here. And go to CJS2. This is CJS2 here. And just copy and paste the code. So that's the code in the blue, just this blue code here. So just paste it in there. You don't need to have the JavaScript thing running here. Make sure that's enabled. Make sure that you hit save. And then you'll have this little bar at the top that'll give you all this information. So that's pretty much how it works. And that's it. So just make sure you refine your searches so that you have, really accurate result set, and make sure you've got enough data there that it can kind of get a good average for you, and then that should give you some pretty accurate results. So I hope that helps. Let me know your feedback. And if you want to change your agency rates, one more thing is just go up to the top of this and you can change your agency rate. So say you're actually charging 75 per hour in USD, then should save. Then let's go to your let's say it's a WordPress website you're doing. Go to full website creation. So these websites are taking about 12 hours, and that takes about $880. So these are kind of very basic websites. And if you want to change your rate to $175, or let's say it's $185 per hour is what your agency is charging to be profitable. So hit save and just give it a second. So that now these basic websites are now going to be around $2,000. If you want faster turnaround times, and include all the options, and let's say level 2 or top rated. So now your website's $5,300. So you can kind of see how this works. Like, you can refine your options here and change your agency rates here. So depending on all these different factors, you're going to get different prices. So just be aware of that and take into consideration your own agency's processes. If you have different processes on how you do websites, if you need to add email marketing campaigns and different things like that, of course the price is going to be different. So the thing is, you can actually go through Fiverr and just keep finding all the different stuff that you need and put together very large packages for your clients. You can put together retaining price quotes and for retainers, and all sorts of different marketing packages as well. So there's all sorts of different things that you can do here, and pay attention to, of course, the feedback ratings and things like that. That's going to affect the quality of the deliverables and client happiness, things like that. So I hope that helps, and yeah, give me your feedback. I'd like to know how you found this tool and how it's working for you. So thank you, and again, this is Chris from Upscale Method. If you need help with your agency, I'll be here. Just message me and I'll be happy to help you with your agency. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye now.